Hey guys, this is John.
Yes, I am.
And this is Pat.
Yes, it is.
And collectively, we make up what is called Surviving on the Cheap. Today we'll be talking to you about what? Clam chowder. Ooh, New England. Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about.
Remember when we used to ask for recipes? Throw that in the comments. Freaking clam, New England style. Actually, we should put the New England style clam chowder recipe in the comments, considering that's where we're from.
It's true.
We should provide it
and
for
share
you.
it for. But that's not why we're here.
No.
We're here for a specific reason, and that is reviewing.
What, you want me to talk?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Reviewing a couple of backpacks.
A couple. That implies two, yeah. So yeah, a couple.
Want to show them to them?
Yeah. If you remember a while back, we announced that we were sponsored in part by CusCus at shopcuscus.com, and we received, these are 2 of the 4 packs that we received. This is the CusCus Expedition 35 Assault Backpack.
Yeah. In some areas it's known as the Expedition 35. In others, they call it the 3-day assault pack. It's kind of like military looking, especially in this sweet OD green coloration.
Which is one of the colors.
Cool. That's the other color.
Other color, ninja style black. Very, very, very dark and black.
Well, yeah. So before we get into the meat and potatoes, the real details of the marsh patow, if you will, of these 2 packs, we'd just like to give a shout out to those guys. Who gave us these packs, shopcuscus.com. You guys are awesome.
Thank you very much for this.
We never would have done this review without them. Backpacks are really expensive.
Yes.
We get ones that we really need.
However, these backpacks aren't that expensive.
No, but we'll get into that later.
You'll see.
Well, yeah, huge shout out to you guys. Got more of them coming up. One more video after this one coming up with some great gear that they have. So, yeah, let's get into it.
Now, prior to starting, too, we want to say free stuff is good, too, but we also like to keep our reviews
genuine
as possible. So, if we have problems with the packs, we'll say them. We're not going to try to mislead people that are watching, but we're also going to be true to the quality and price of the pack
and hopefully,
itself.
there are a few things on these packs that we do have criticisms of. Maybe that CusCus can take that in the future and upgrade them. I'm sure they have other people out there testing their gear. This is just our data point on this. Take it for what it is.
But now, let's get into it. So, without anything in the pack itself, it's a pretty slimmed down pack, as you can see.
Really quite light.
I'd imagine it's pretty light. I don't have to imagine, actually. It is pretty light.
It is
right
light,
here in my hands. But that's an attribute to the material it's made out of, which is what, John?
It is a heavyweight nylon, very, very strong and durable. We did, actually Pat's backpack specifically, we did kind of put the beat down on it, and it performed real well.
Yeah.
And the thing still looks brand new. Not a rip, not a tear, nothing wrong with it.
And some of the, some of the thread around the seams, a little, but that's typical wear and tear. That's what you go into the lighter, just get rid of it. But yeah. For getting a pretty good beat down, this is still in great shape.
But while talking about the material that it's made out of, it's good to also state that, I don't know if you guys can see that, but on the inside of this pack, it is almost, we couldn't really find too much information on it, so we kind of had to come up with it on our own, but it almost looks like it's some kind of I don't know.
Synthetic rainproofing type of.
Yeah, it's like a rainproofing, like a seam sealer throughout the entire pack.
Which is great. It's in here.
And what that does actually makes this backpack waterproof. And why is that handy? Well, with a waterproof backpack, you don't have to use a rain cover. You've seen it on a couple trips with us. We have the rain covers over the top of the pack, trying to keep everything dry inside. With a sealer like this, almost similar to what you would see on the seams of a tent, you'll have no problem. And we'll actually roll in some video of us testing that right now. Very, very scientific test, by the way. We went out in a huge rainstorm.
Phil and I, we talked a little back and forth with him.
William, as he allows us to call him.
Yeah, good old Willie. And we actually did some studying into Einstein's theories. So we use a little bit of that, as you can see. You'll see that now.
It's very, very scientific, so check that out. Go.
We here at Surviving on the Cheap take pride in our gear testing. So, for our first test, we're going to dump a bucket of water.
What did I do that for? Well, no. This is, first of all, this is a extreme test. This is a
simulated douche.
Yeah. this is basically a downpour. You'd obviously put a rain cover on your pack, but right now, what's inside this pack, John?
Paper rolled up.
So this will test if the paper gets wet. We know how unwaterproof the pack is. But we're gonna start with a nice light drizzle. It's actually beating off pretty nicely. There's paper in every pocket of the pack.
That's a nice drizzle you have there. All right, downpour. Waterfall. Snowstorm.
Alright. As you can tell, that was a very scientific test.
Right. Let's bring it inside. Give it time to soak. And let's see if the paper got wet.
Alright, quick test. Let's see what it did.
Well, the paper that was sticking out totally got wet.
Wait. Put the paper under that. Nope.
Totally dry.
Alright, now this is what...
Wait. This is how you can tell it's totally dry. Ready?
This is what took the bulk of the moisture. It's a little bit wetter on the edges, but I mean, it's not too bad.
It's acceptable for the amount of punishment we just dished out.
Now let's see the inside of it. First of all, doesn't seem wet at all.
Total dryness.
I mean, that's all dry paper. Keep in mind it was drenched and then we pushed it in.
Only dry paper cuts like that, by the way. We've tried to cut wet paper before, it doesn't work.
So as you can see, we did some pretty extensive scientific, mathematical, and biological, physiological tests for the packs.
Copernicus would be proud.
He would. We have a full lab write-up available on our website. You can take a look at it. It's roughly 67 pages, I believe. Yeah, something like that. But in addition to the weatherproof construction, I will talk a little bit about the strapolas. It has
scientific term also.
Very, very scientific. It has two straps. It has a chest stirrup and a waist strap. The chest stirrup is pretty good. It has a nice little shock absorbing mechanism with that little rubberized material
thing.
I forget what it's called.
It's like a shock cord.
Yeah, basically, so your shoulders aren't taking a lot of the brunt. It kind of distributes the
reflexes
force
back and forth.
But they're built well. They come a little bit high up here, but they're adjustable, so you can just move them down when wrong, and it fit perfectly for me. Now the waist strap itself, kind of high up. You can't adjust that, unfortunately, but it's all right. If I were using this pack and using the waist strap, one complaint is that the waist strap's a little bit thin and it's not padded. But for the load that you're going to be putting in the pack, you don't really need much of the time.
I mean, unless you were like packing rocks, I don't know that you could load this backpack heavy enough where you need that thicker waistband. But I mean, everyone likes options.
But I mean, hey, if taking rocks is your thing, go for it. Cool. Just be forewarned.
It's heavy.
Now, how about the if you are going to be taking a lot of weight, how about the back support? If I'm wondering about the back support, well, we'll tell you about the back support. Won't we, John?
We will. I'll use Pat's backpack for demonstration purposes.
Because he likes mine because it's cool and black.
No, actually, speaking of colorations, I love this. When we picked it out, I was like, dude, when it comes in, can I please have the OD green? And I'm usually not like the military-esque type where I want like military colors and stuff. But I think this thing just looks awesome. Like I think
it's no ninja black.
Yeah. Whatevs. But yeah, so I digress. Back to the back support. As you can see here, it has these 3 panels sewn in. These have high density foam in them. If you feel them, they almost feel like the same stuff like a ground pad's made out of.
Wait, feel them again?
If you just feel them like this, you can just feel how high density they are. Is that going in? Here's going to be a little bit of a hit for me. These panels are not breathable. They try and help that by putting in these airflow channels. They do work. But the only part of your back that stays dry when you're in a hot environment like I was when I was testing this pack.
In where?
Florida. John and Adrian, I was in your stomping grounds. It's beautiful there. There's no snow. But yeah, so after I wore this, I actually wore this pack for every day that I was there, and I also brought all my clothes and everything in it for the whole trip in this pack, and it got a huge capacity for being 35 liters. But right here and right here on my back was drenched, because these just don't breathe. A lot of more modern style packs have a little bit more breathable material here, like a mesh. This is not that. No, I mean, it is a mesh, I guess, but it's just a very tight woven mesh.
So it doesn't allow
it doesn't breathe that great. Is that a deal breaker for me? Absolutely not, because I mean, you're not always going to be hiking in 90-degree heat. Nor, and even if you are, it's not that big. You're going to sweat no matter what pack you have on. So that's not too bad. So it is comfortable though.
No, I noticed you have it on your lap, but it's not straight. It's kind of slanted. Now, why is that?
Oh, well, that is because this bag has no plastic back support in it. Nothing. No back support whatsoever. This is just a floppy, foldable backpack. I think they're going for that because it's more of a day pack. But I like something in there. Oh, something. Because when you tighten it down or use your waist strap, you kind of want the bag to be off your back a little bit. With this style of pack, you can't do that. It's impossible. It just kind of glues itself to you. But that being said, it's also very useful that it doesn't have a plastic back spacer in it, because, or back support, excuse me, because you can actually take this pack with you and put it inside a bigger bag.
It's called packception for those who don't know.
Packception.
A pack within a pack.
A pack within a pack. And why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Well, if you're going on a bigger hike, to where you're going to a bivouac campsite, like we do when we go to Arcadia. We go to one campsite and then we do our day hikes from that campsite. This would be great for that if you can't pack all your gear into this pack. You could bring this with you and then use it for day hikes. Very, very useful for that. I mean, I think that's what its true calling is.
Yeah. But we both use these packs. I mean, John, like you said, uses them sorta. I use mine pretty extensively for a week or so, or a couple of weeks actually, going back and forth to shows and band practices.
Pat's in a band. He's cool. He's a guitar player and a drummer.
But that's you like promote me right now. But that's pretty much what it looked like. But I put all my pedals and all my effects and stuff in here, and cables, wires, guitar strings, everything, and they're pretty awkward and sharp-edged metal boxes, and it held up just fine. I mean, it was comfortable and convenient, so I give it a thumbs up. We also used it on a little test hike.
Yeah, just a day hike, and it worked great. It was very comfortable. I didn't even use the waist strap on it because it's kind of like up near my tats. Just because the bag's so small, you know. But for Pat, he can actually use that waist belt. You did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, like you said, it was still a little high, but it was alright, it was fine. But, so, as its intended use, essentially it's up to you. It's a 3-day assault pack, as they call it, so you could take it for a 3-day trip, or you could use it, like John and I did,
just for general use.
For everyday stuff.
I start school soon. I'm going to be using it as my school bag, because I don't have one right now. And it's going to work fine in that capacity.
And in addition, when we do ultralighting, he's going to use that as his ultralight backpack too.
Yep. Because I don't have a pack that small, and that's actually a way that it shows you that we're not BSing you with this pack, that we like it. I'm going to use it after this video is done. I'm not going to throw this in my closet and never see it again.
It's not a collection piece. This is a
this is my bag. I have been using this since we got them in. I love this pack. I mean,
I love
it. No, it just really does it for me. I mean, down to from the color to, I mean, the overall construction, which is real solid. It's got gear ties on it if you want to throw. I mean, if you're going to use it for, I don't know, an ice axe.
You could put a small human on the back.
You could strap a small child's leg to this if it was severed in some kind of horrific accident, and you wanted to take it with you.
Anyways,
just the leg.
Yeah. it's a good pack overall. Now, I bet you're wondering, oh, that's a lot of stuff in one little pack. How much does that cost? Well, I'll tell you, friends. I'll tell you.
It's not a specific price.
Yeah, you can go to shopcuscus.com.
No, you can't, because that doesn't exist.
It's true, Shop CusCus. You can go to shopcuscus.com. ShopCusCusDotCom.
But the DOT is actually just a period.
A period, yeah.
Don't spell out DOT, nothing will happen.
But you can go to shopcuscus.com. You can get this bad Larry. How much? $39.99.
Ooh, and what's great about Shop CusCus is all the products are free shipping.
Free shipping.
So it's $40, solid, done, out the door, into your door, onto your back.
Exactly. If you don't want to get it from shopcuscus.com, which I'm not sure why you wouldn't want to because it's free shipping, you can get it through Amazon too. The green one we've seen as low as $25. This is around $30 plus anywhere from $10 to $15 shipping.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the same, if not a little bit more.
Might be a little bit cheaper if you have Prime.
With the price, the quality, the construction, all the features in mind, we're going to give you the official Surviving on the Cheap Bypass Junk grading scale.
It's slowly becoming our official scale.
I mean, slowly, it is our official scale now.
Technically.
Not untechnically. Alright, on 3 we'll tell you bypass or junk. 1, 2, 3.
Bye. Wait, sorry, I jumped the gun.
Bye. Oh. But yeah, we both say we both we're
about out there.
We both agree that we want to buy. We both agree pretty wholeheartedly that this is a definite buy for $40. It's a good pack. You can modify it to however you want. If you're not stoked about the fact there's no back support, go to the dollar store and get yourself one of those Teflon cutting boards. And inside the pack, it has a water bladder, 2-liter water bladder pouch. Just put it in there, and then sew it up, and then boom, you have back support.
Bada bing,
bada boom,
as the Italians say.
But we will link this product itself on the Shop CusCus website. Just knows your pack.
Okay.
Simba. We'll put a link to the Expedition 35 pack on shopcuscus.com. So if you want to check it out with some more specs, or if you want to buy it, go there. And if you do buy one and you like it, and there's a way to tell them that we sent you there, just let them know that, oh, we saw Surviving on the Cheap's review. We're coming to you guys. We think it's a good product. And that'd mean a lot to us, just so they know that we're on top of our stuff.
And in the future, we're gonna try and work stuff out with them, see if we can get you guys some discounts if you're a subscriber or whatever. We'll see. That's in the future.
That's in the future. As usual, become a member of our site if you're interested. We're going to do a lot of work on it today to get a lot of stuff done. By the time you'll be watching this video, we'll have some new forum topics set up. We'll have more stuff in the expeditions. We'll have some more stuff on the blog. Also, if you like our videos, feel free to subscribe. We love it when we get new subscribers and we get people that are enthusiastic about the videos, as enthusiastic as we are.
Sorry. Getting musical up in her.
That's good. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching our review of the CusCus Expedition 35 3-day assault backpack.
Harmonized.
Backpack.
It's annoying.
Alright.
So, as always,